everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Kendall. Hope you guys are having a great day out there. But for today, I'm actually going to be diving back more into some INXS. Sorry, it's been a very long day. But I get so excited every time I listen to INXS. But I've gotten this song requested quite a few times. But I'm actually going to be reacting to their song "The Stairs." Now, this is once again a live version, once again from Wembley, and so I'm just gonna go ahead and get right into it. This is INXS, and this is "The Stairs" live from Wembley. Here we go.
I'd like to write some new songs from X. It's called Stairs.
I really like the rhythm to it.
How you doing out there?
Ooh, it's a great guitar sound too. Like the rhythm to this. All right. Right away, I just have to say, I have mentioned this in several of my INXS reactions, but like, I always like anytime I've listened to or watch, well, it's in this instance both live performances of INXS, it just I'm like, oh man, I just wish I can invent a time machine and go back in time and go, to any INXS concert. It doesn't have to be necessarily this one. I would love to have been in the crowd for this one because, you can just tell from the crowd, they're just like having such a great time. And my gosh, they I mean, they just had that amazing, all of them, not just Michael Hutchins, but all of them had that amazing stage presence. And I mean, you can tell that they just clearly love being on stage. But I really wanted to figure out like what the basis of the song was about. Because like I said, I've gotten quite a few requests to do this one, but it just basically, in a nutshell, it just explores the isolation and alienation of the urban life and using it's using that metaphor of people like just passing, like when you're passing each other, say like on an escalator or you're walking upstairs passing people, you're not like you're having you're it's representing those misconnections and that search for like those daily routines that are repetitive, like you're just doing the same thing over and over again. And it just, you're reflecting on shared experiences with a lot of people. And it's just, man, that's really deep. You have to admit that is very deep, but because I mean that kind of is true. I mean, when you pass people on the stairs or even an escalator, or sometimes even when you go in an elevator, I mean, a lot of times you're not really connecting with people. You're just passing each other. You're just like, hey, how's it going? Like, and sometimes not even that. You just kind of go, what's up? And man, a lot of like so far, like a lot of the songs I've listened to from them have had like a lot of them have had really deep meanings and a lot of deep messages. And man, it just like, and I mentioned this before too, but like every time I listen to them, any song from them, it just makes me so excited to keep listening to them and keep exploring from them, because they honestly have become like one of my favorite, among my favorite bands. I need to add them to my wall because they definitely deserve a spot on my wall. But they're just, man, they're just such a great band. And I'm sure like and I've watched, listened to comment, like looked at comments, and you guys have like said, oh, I got to see in the back of the day and see this here, and oh man, that just like I love hearing those stories. But speaking of which, I want to get back into this because I want to see how the rest of this finishes out. Yep. Man, this just looks like so much fun. Man, I love his voice.
Thank you.
That was that was another great one by them. I mean, they really, so far, like every song I've listened to so far, and I know I still got a long way to go, but I've been like thoroughly impressed every time I've been listening to them. And I mean, especially when you watch, I mean, any of their live performances. I mean, majority of the ones I've listened to live performances wise have been from this Wembley concert. And man, it's just like every time I listen and watch like any of these live performances from Wembley, it just, man, just like makes me want to invent a time machine 2019, go back into 1991 and be in this audience, or just be in an audience of any INXS concert in general, but especially like this one, because I mean, you can just tell just from the crowd just how great that everybody was having a good time, and just everybody was just loving it so much. And of course, that was the time where we didn't have cell phones, nobody was taking pictures or videos. You were just enjoying the moment, and then years down the road, you just sit there going, oh, like, I was there, I got to see this, I got to do this, it was amazing, and I couldn't believe I was there. And yeah, I definitely need to add INXS to my wall, because they definitely deserve a spot up there. I definitely will here soon. But I just, it again, it just makes me more excited to listen to INXS. More INXS. I cannot wait. This was a great song. I loved the rhythm to it. Like, I was sitting there just like rhythm, like head bobbing like the whole time. And I know it, like, the message behind it was kind of deep and kind of meaningful, but it's still like the rhythm of it just had me like bob, kind of going like this the whole time. And I love when songs do that. Like, if I was like, if I was at like an INXS concert and this song came on, I would definitely be, or I would be going like this. That's just how much I was into it. But yeah, I like the song, and I'm glad you all recommended it. And I can't wait to listen to more. But what do you guys think? What's your favorite INXS song? What other songs of theirs would you like to see me react to? Or there's some other songs by some other artists that you would like to see me react to? But if you like what you saw in here and you want to see more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like and share, comment below. That way you will get notified when I drop new videos, and it will also too just really help me keep the channel growing, keep it out there. I really want to see where it goes. And I also have a Patreon, which is honestly one of the best ways to help support the channel, and you'll get access to videos a day before they premiere on YouTube. The link will be in the description. And if you like what you saw with this video, hopefully you'll check out some of my other content that I have on here. I've reacted to a lot of really cool songs on here. But until then, stay safe and have a great day.